Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. We have a key to enter what is apparently the Purple Flame Temple, which sounds like it's going to be some kind of proper dungeon. Well, it isn't called the Temple of the Purple Flame for nothing. There are purple flames on the sconces. I'm relieved. That was obviously my biggest fear coming into this place. I wonder who keeps these flames going. Probably the master of this place. Whose corpses are these? Some adventurers, it seems, but it's strange. Going by their clothes, they've been dead for quite some time, but their flesh hasn't completely rotted yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they start moving. Come on, everyone. Let's leave all these creepy stories and fairy tales and continue. Are you scared? Me? Fairy tales? Come on, darling. Fine, let's move on. Finish quest. Right, the quest was to come here, I suppose. Okay, so, what is this? It's an antidote. Great. Am I able to just walk out if I choose to? I am. Okay, these are useful bits of information. Alright, Temple of the Purple Flame, and lots of dead-ish adventurers. But yeah, we wonder if they're gonna... Oh! Come back to life, like this one did. Okay, what are you exactly? You're a zombie, of course. And your weakness looks like it's like light and dark or something. It's some kind of elements that I'm unfamiliar with. So far as I can tell. Alright, let's try an X-Slash and see if possibly I can inflict the bleed status on a zombie. Bleed, sure enough. Petal Storm is also active, which bodes well. It looks like you do have a bunch of hit points, so I guess I'll do an armor break, sure. And let's see how Earth works versus a zombie. Yeah, just fine. Alright. Pellstorm will probably end the battle very quickly. So let's go ahead and do that. And finish you off. Great. Zombie flesh. Just what I've always wanted. And a snack. So, are there other zombies I might be able to talk to and get things from, perhaps? Oh, a Parshroom. If we hit them in battle, they can paralyze the enemy. Interesting. Okay, and this was glowing. Or is this the Parshroom that it's talking about? Or is that the Parshroom? I'm uncertain, but if we hit them in battle, we can paralyze the enemy. Also... This is apparently the map of this place. It's not the... Does it say the name of this place in here? Well, it's a Purple Flame Temple. It's not the... It looks like the grotto, though. Like, does this lead back into the grotto through this little side passage? And let's try out this hit the thingy attack. Let's have Victor just attack the Parish Room. It's a plant. Paralyzing spores hit the enemy, and they've both been paralyzed. Okay, that's pretty cool. And the plant disappears. Okay, so it's basically kind of like a... almost like a free buff I could use during the battle, so long as you notice it's there. And it's kind of glowing. So that's interesting. Alright. We're in overdrive. These guys did have a fair amount of HP. They're still paralyzed, I believe, based on their animations. And they were capable of bleeding. So let's go ahead and get a bleed status effect on this one. Alright, paralyzed. This one woke back up. Alright. And I guess can, like, steal my health, it seems like. Let's try Earth Drum, sure. That seemed to work just fine last time. And I guess let's armor break this one too. And then Sienna is close to being down. Do I want a helping hand? I think I will. Just to ensure that she stays up. And then this one's not bleeding yet, so let's fix that. Great. And we did keep Sienna alive there, so that's great. And now I could probably just finish you guys off with a bit of attacking. There's one down. I'm going to use Wide Swing. I guess I'm getting into like overheat mode here. I didn't realize that. So this will cool us down, so I'm going to choose to do this. Just to keep us from overheating. And then an X-Slash. We'll just about do it. You didn't quite bleed to death, but I think the next hit will probably kill you, and so I'm not going to worry about overheating. And we've won the battle. Hooray! And I like how you're in battle, like, in the same portion of the map that you were already in. I can witness more of the temple over there. Like, I'm wondering why this little side offshoot exists. And so when you finish the battle, to complete my statement, you're just, like, still standing back on the map where you were. This is an interesting looking plant. I wonder if that will be significant at some moment in time. And can I walk back through here? I can. Okay, maybe I had to go this way. Yeah, in order to get around, because it looks like this is blocked by Rebel. Okay. Well, that explains my earlier question. There was more in the original portion of the temple that I didn't explore. And I have a feeling this is going to be the way forward. So I'm going to go back and explore that bit. So here's the bit of the temple that I didn't explore at the beginning, and it's got a treasure chest with some ashen bones. And over here, I see, this door was blocked, so that was the only thing that I missed. So continuing on in the Temple of Purple Flame, I guess let's try the left-hand side first. There's some ghosts. They're spooky. What are they actually called? Oh, they're called ghosts. All right. And so there's like light and dark magic undead thingies here. Physical resist. Okay, so they're going to be resistant to physical attacks. So Killian doesn't have a whole lot that he could do right now. So I guess, yeah, I have a feeling both of these are going to miss, but I'm just going to try it because I don't have a whole lot else to try to do. Yeah, that does miss. Ghostly Whisper hits everybody. Alright, and your attacks are also physical, so I think I'm going to choose to heal all with you. This will bring us into overdrive. And now you have magic attacks. So let's try a wind attack. On a ghost, and this one. Alright. Doing some more Ghostly Whispers, which doesn't hurt too much. And, I guess what I should do is swap you out for Rob, because Rob could do Poison Shot, presumably, as some kind of elemental. So let's see if this lands. It counts as a physical attack and it doesn't land either. Okay, this could be problematic. Both of my casters are kind of in the main slot. Are there attacking items I can use? I have never done that. I don't think there are. I guess for now I'm going to use recall training. And what can I possibly do here? Like, almost all of my attacks are physical, and don't seem like they're landing against these guys. So other than Victor, who does have an ability to get at these physical resist guys, someone has a thing that gets rid of... I think it's Len, though. Yeah, let's find out. I think you have a way. Cleanse. That's what I need. I need to cleanse the ghost. Oh, but it missed. That's a problem. I've got a real problem here. I guess I could potentially use an explosion attack and see if that triggers on the ghost. So let's start laying some of those. I'm going to try cleanse again, just in case I got unlucky. And I'm also going to need to start worrying about TP. But in this, I might need to redo my party formation so that Victor and Len are not in the same group, so that I can have both of them out here at the same time, it feels like. And with my current overdrive, I think I just want to defend with you. Okay, so I'm going to try... I could also just try fire, since the cleanse didn't land. Remove target's buffs. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to get rid of physical resist. But how many shots would it take to kill you with fire? Let's get a sense of that. It only deals 65 damage, so it's not super powerful. Okay. And I tried poison shot already. So I think I'm going to lay another explosion trap on... Let's put it on yourself, I guess. And let's try to notice if the ghosts actually trigger it. I didn't notice that before. And I need to do another heal all, and my overdrive can still currently take it. Oh, I could use an ultra move. That's what I should do. I should totally use an ultra move. And your ultra move, well, it's kind of a physical attack, though. Whose ultra move should I use? I don't remember what Len's ultra move is. So I guess let's check that out. High non-elemental magic damage to all enemies. That sounds good. Alright, let's use an ultra move. And see how it goes. What an animation. Hey, it hit them both. Okay, that's good. So that's one way I can deal some real damage during this fight. We're still uncertain if the explosive traps are going to work, I think. But power shot would also lower my overdrive, even if it's likely to miss. And sure enough, it missed. Okay. You need to defend so that you can get some TP back. And I guess also I could get TP back by using some items. So yeah, let's do that. Or I could actually... I need to use a snack on Len, because she's almost dead. So there's 50 HP back, I believe. Yeah, great. And now, if I were to use a Fire Thrust, that's still not going to kill this guy. And Cleanse still feels like it's going to miss, so... But this is going to take me out of overdrive. Oh, this has all become so complicated. I'm going to do it anyway. I need to get rid of at least one of these ghosts as fast as possible. Alright, everyone is, for the moment, still alive, and if they're attacking with Ghostly Whisper, yeah, then my explosion traps are not working. I might just die here. This will be useful information that I've gotten, though. Okay, so you can do another Fire Thrust on this ghost, and this might kill you. It did not, but I'm back in overdrive. And so... Killian could regenerate his own TP, which is not that useful because his TP doesn't have much that it can help me with. Well, I guess Helping Hand. Yeah, I should totally use Helping Hand to try to keep Len alive. Yes. That's the correct thing to do for sure. She's my only damage dealer at the moment. And then, oh, I could use Awakened Spirit to get Rob back up. To at least just have some more hit points in the pool, hopefully. And then a Fire Thrust might kill you. Although, who's going next? It's okay. And we can, yeah. This actually could work. Okay, so then I could Helping Hand on Len again. And now there's only one of them to attack. So you're going to bring Rob down again. Oh, and you took Killian down too. Ooh. So I need to... I think I need to use a snack on Len to help ensure that she stays alive. Then I need to have her keep Fire Thrusting, I think. And I'm aware of my overdrive meter getting very high. Ghostly Whisper, everybody's still alive. You don't have the TP. Oh, boy. And so, should I use... Is there anything else clever I can do here? I don't know that there is. I think I'm going to use a snack on you to continue keeping you alive, and then you can continue to be the healer while Len continues to try to use Fire Thrust to take this guy down. And we might be able to charge another Ultra move at some point. Oh, I'm overheating. I wasn't paying attention to that bit. So now I'm going to be taking double damage, which is awful. So do you have a skill that can cool things down? You do not. So in that case, continue feeding snacks. And Len has run out of TP, which means I think the correct thing for her to do is actually to swap back out to Victor, who does have TP, and who also has something that can cool down my overheat. So I'm going to do that so I'll take less damage. And then the ghosts are going to keep on whispering, of course. And so now... I'm not sure that it's worthwhile using an Angel Wing to bring anyone back, because there really isn't anyone else who can help. So I think the correct thing to do is for you to use a snack on yourself. And since Victor currently has TP and also has an attack that deals magic damage, but it's going to overheat me. Oh, gosh. So I think the correct thing to do is to swap back again, because that cools down my bar a little bit. Oh, except for you don't have... Darn it. You don't have TP. So you're going to have to eat some sweets to get some TP back. Okay, I think I will be able to win this battle. It's going to cost me some items, and I'll have learned a very valuable lesson about what I'm up against in this place. Okay, so now you want to feed another snack to Len. And then... I still have an overdrive meter problem, though. Well, you can deal some damage here. Great. And hopefully my overdrive meter will swap around to, yes, something that I can cool down with, except for I don't have... Oh, dear. I don't have the TP to use it. Okay, so I guess we're defending. That puts me back in overdrive, which means I can do another Fire Thrust. And if I can get one more attack in here, I think I can pull this off. So we're overheating again. But I think at this point, if you defend, and then you swap to Victor, that'll bring us back into overdrive, and then Victor can maybe finish this off with a skill. It did. Okay. I won the battle, but at what cost? Oh my goodness. So the very next thing I need to do is change my party formation. And I guess in this zone, Victor's pretty powerful, so I'd want to swap, I think, Rob with Len. So now Len and Victor could both be standing in the party at the same time in two different spots, and they both have magical attacks that could potentially work against the ghosts. Okay, but since I did also manage to survive that battle, I'm going to go ahead and save. We're cycling back around to slot 1. And right, I was coming over here, and I don't think... Oh, there's like a ghostly person over there. Hello, ghostly person. I'm very curious about you. However, I'm going to check the room next to you first, because it's got a treasure chest. Dark resistance. Alright, some type of crystal thing, I think. I did just make a save, so sure, let's talk to the ghost. Hey visitors, how do you like my flames? Oh, you're the person who keeps track of the purple flames? Sadly, they're not strong enough for the lighthouse yet. I've still got a lot to do. Interesting. So there's a ghost who has purple flames in the temple and eventually wants to light up a lighthouse? Oh, cutscene. Look at the water flowing in. The place is barely holding together. Why auto-advance the text? This place is at least a century old. I hope it can hold a few more hours. So, water is flowing in from somewhere. So is there a timing component here? Can I walk down in here? I can. But the water might cut me off at some point in the future, I think is my read of what's there. And so before I head there, I'm going to see if there are other directions that I want to explore in the main portion of the castle. Or castle, temple, whatever this place is called. Oh, there's another ghostly person. Or are you the same one who's moving around? When I arrived here, everything was covered in darkness. The master of this place allowed me to light it up. Since then, more and more travelers have visited these halls. The master of this place, huh? Alright. Let's keep in mind that some of these zombies could come to life and attack me. Such as this one. Oh no, it's ghosts. Okay. This time I think I know what I need to do. So, do they already have physical resist up? They don't. So in that case, if I do an armor break, it does deal damage, but they immediately put up a physical resist here. Okay. So the front one's already done a physical resist, but I have magical attacks for you, so I'm going to go ahead and spend it here, and then Killian could attack the back one. And I wonder if I should attack with an ultra move, actually. Because that might deal the most damage, although I'm not in overdrive yet. So I think actually I want to do a wide swing. This will hit the one in the back, but miss the one in the front. Just to deal some damage. Then he's going to use physical resist as well. Which means Sienna is now pretty much useless to me. Unless, Pilfer? I wonder if there's anything to steal from the ghost. Let's try this once. A thick hide. Okay. Alright, I managed to steal from the ghost. That's great. I see what the overdrive has for a cooldown. And you got to go again somehow. So we're going to swap you out. And start using some Fire Thrust. Or I could use your Ultra Move too, right. And then meanwhile, a heal all is still good, because this will bring us back into overdrive. It's going to cost a bunch of TP though. That's okay. And then, yeah, I should maybe use normal attacks until I get into overdrive, because once you're in overdrive, the casting costs go down. I haven't been doing that. Okay. So, no one needs a helping hand really right now. And defending would bring us back out of overdrive, though. There's no point in attacking. So I'll do recall training so that you'll be able to do more heals in the future. Okay. And then you do want to pressure point, although it's going to bring me out of overdrive again. How frustrating. I'm going to do that anyway, because I need to deal damage and start taking out some of these guys, and Victor's pretty powerful. And we're back in overdrive from having swapped to someone else anyway. And now this is a good attack. Great. So I think Victor's next attack would take out this ghost. You can do a heal all for 22, and we definitely need it. Overdrive meter's looking okay. Killian could definitely afford to do a helping hand now. And yeah, definitely want to keep Elen up. Okay, so there's a lot of strategy going into this battle already. I wonder if there's an item that does the equivalent of cleanse. Maybe that's something that I've been overlooking. I should actually take a look in the items menu. I will do so in a short bit. For now, let's just make sure we take out one of the ghosts. Like so. Alright. And then a heal all would take us out of overdrive. So let's instead look at the items menu. And do any of these things. I don't think any of these things, yeah, look like things that can cleanse the enemy. Okay, so in that case, I think Glenn is just going to defend for now. And should I use your Ultra Move? That would be a way to cool down my overdrive and still do something useful with you. Yeah, I think let's do that. Oh, sorry, wrong person. This is Killian. Killian should be using a helping hand. It's gonna risk putting us out of overdrive, though. Let's instead have Killian use a snack on Len. And then my overdrive meter will still stay reasonable. And then Victor's pressure point attack is very good. Although it's going to put us into overheat. I'm going to use it. And now I'm going to use your Ultra move in order to cool things down. So, once again, let's watch this cool animation. Alright, adult 87. We're back in overdrive. Things are looking good. Glenn, do you have the skills to heal all? You do, and it sounds like we need it. And we can afford it in terms of the overdrive meter. And we're near the top, so Killian should defend. And your pressure point is still not going to finish this guy off. My goodness. He still has a lot left. I'm kind of worried about this. Alright, but I need to pressure point. I need to deal damage to this guy. And should I go ahead and do this even though it's going to overheat us? I think yes. Because I need to deal damage. We're overheated. And so now let's do some things that'll cool it down. So a defend would cool it down, and a defend would cool it down, and we're back in overdrive. Perfect. So we're not taking double damage. And now a pressure point will actually cool things down, so this worked very much in my favor. Okay, great. And you might be able to finish things off the fire thrust. It's going to be close. The ghost is still alive, and so we'll defend, and we'll defend. And then I'm pretty sure the next attack will win this one. Yeah, this should do it. Okay, these are extremely difficult. And so I wonder if there's something that I should be doing differently in order to win these ethereal battles. Also, did I come from this direction? I did not, because there's a treasure chest over here, and I got some snacks. That's nice, since I've been using them. Let's see. Oh, and this looks like we're kind of back out in the grotto again. Okay, there's a treasure chest over there. Very enticing. I guess... Oh, I didn't see you over there. Ooh, yuck. There's 3 of them. However, there are the thingies in the back that I could attack. If I attack this, will this include the mushroom in the back? I guess we'll find out. Looks like it's only attacking the zombies. I think I'm okay with that. I can paralyze them with someone else later on. And so who would want to do it? And also, do I want to get an offensive buff? That's probably good in the long run here. And I'm not as worried about running out of TP, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that right from the beginning. Try to get into overdrive as fast as possible. Okay, we're in overdrive. Great. And so now a wide swing would also be good to hit all of them. I can worry about paralyzing them later. So I think I will do this to deal a bunch of damage. And so now I think this is a good time for you to attack the Perish Room to paralyze them. Great. And then hitting all 3 still seems good. So I'll do this again. It's a lot of damage. And Petal Storm is active. Great. 2 of them I think are still paralyzed. And now at this point... Suppose I swapped you out for Rob. Cool things down a little bit. And then use... Zombies often aren't poisonable, but let's see if Pandemic by chance can seem to work. The poison did miss. Alright. That's fine. Good to know. And someone is in need of healing. I just noticed. Killian is coming next, and so he'll be able to do it. So I think you can afford to either cross slash or armor break. And neither of them are going to help in terms of my overdrive meter, so let's just try to bring down a zombie as fast as possible. You're going to helping hand because Sienna needs it, and she's got a Petal Storm coming up, which I definitely want to be able to use. And so I think the Petal Storm would be too much against the zombie in the back who's already almost down. So I'm actually going to use my multi-attack once more, and I'll use Petal Storm next time. And now let's hope they don't knock her down before I get a chance. Oh, I'm overheated. I wasn't paying attention to that, of course. That's unfortunate. I could use... my Ultra Move meter isn't like all the way charged up. So I'm going to defend. Does that carry over between battles? I hadn't really paid attention to that. You also can't cool us down, but you could swap back out, which would cool us down. Yeah, so let's do that. And then you can cool us down even further by using Earth Drums, for example. And that'll also kill the zombie, which is something I want to do. Great. Okay. Fantastic. And then you can helping hand Sienna. And then we'll be able to use Petal Storm, which will take out another one of these guys, and everything's going to be fine. Petal Storm I thought was active. But did it become inactive? Can you only use it on the turn immediately following? I guess, perhaps? That's unfortunate. In that case, let's actually swap you out and see if you have anything particularly good here. I don't know that they have any buffs. Fire feels like it should be good. I don't think it's actually a weakness of theirs, but I don't know. Zombies, fire, feels like it should be good. Killian's having a little bit of trouble over here. Glenn can't cool down the overdrive. And so does he want to... Killian's coming up next and he'll be able to heal himself. Although that's going to risk the overdrive meter. And I don't know that I need Killian to finish things off right now. Let's do this. Just to cool down my overdrive. I do have access to an ultra move now, too, I just realized. Overdrive's in good shape. And neither of these guys are going down from your attack, and I don't think Rob's attack would work either. And so I guess let's just deal some damage. And then you could cool things down with Cleanse, but the target doesn't have any buff. So is that really worth it? I think it's probably better just to use your Ultra Move, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. It feels like I haven't been using the Ultra Moves enough. And they're there to be used. So that dealt a bunch of damage to everybody. And they didn't take out Killian, which is very nice. And so now this might finish off this guy. It did. And this might finish off this guy. Not quite. But presumably this will. Yeah, alright. The battles in here are tough. But as a result, I'm rewarded with 25 money. It's the best reward ever. Wow. As well as the treasure chest with an angel wing. Okay, well, that's something. Feels like I've done a bit of progress. Or at least some long battles. So I'm going to go ahead and save. In a fresh save slot. Before continuing onward. Is there a way to come back over here? There is. I see, so this is the only way that I could have gotten up over here, which leads around to another treasure chest, it looks like. Up on this balcony. Maybe? This is going to be like a jump down point, it looks like. There's a switch. I see, a sound came from below. So should I fall down below? I've been here before. So is there another switch down here? Or do I need to do something that's going to get around to that other switch too? Can I witness what has changed as a result of this switch? Well, before I do that, it looks like there is another treasure chest over here. So that's great. Also, is this a special rock that I could break? I'm trying to interact with it, and apparently not. Okay, but if I come back up here... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do from here. Can I reactivate the switch? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it unlocked this gate, didn't it? The gate went halfway up. I see. So I have to find another way to get to the other switch, which will bring it the other halfway up. And so that probably involves doing the thing over here that I skipped earlier, which was going through the watery place that I was worried was going to close behind me, perhaps. Okay, so there's a way to step up over there, and that does appear to be... yeah, I wanted to make sure I couldn't walk underneath that, but it was indeed a physical barrier. That looks like stairs outwards. What is this? Is this a crack in the wall that I can do anything with? No. And it doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Yeah, definitely still to me, one of the challenges... Oh boy, more ghosts. One of the challenges is just kind of reading the terrain. So yeah, my Ultra Move meter is back down at the beginning. Okay, so it's going to be a while before I can use an Ultra Move. Okay, still a messy long battle, but I managed to get it done. And it occurs to me that in terms of my formation, it would actually be more useful if I don't have Len and Victor doubled up. Victor is definitely like an all-around good guy, and so I think I want to swap Rob behind Glenn. If I say remove from party, and then go to the empty slot, and then add Rob in. Yeah. Okay. Because I found that there were a number of times where basically, like, Glenn didn't have a good action to do or whatever. Oh, I'm in another balcony area. Did this cycle around? Is this, yeah, it did. Okay. So it actually went around. So I hit the switch, sound came from below, and now the gate is completely open down here. Cool. Understood. Okay, I have a feeling there might be something through this gate. And so it's been a little bit of time for me, even if not for you all. But I'm going to drop another save out of caution before heading up this way and discovering more temple. Why, of course. If I were you, I would turn back immediately. I'm thankful to my master for allowing me to stay here and research the flame, but he isn't very nice to other visitors. I see. Well, I did just save, so I appreciate the warning. And now we get a long load time. I don't think I'm failing to see anything on the side of the room here. So it's just a nice long hallway to double check that you really wanted to get into what's presumably going to be a boss battle, which I don't know that I'm ready for based on what I've already seen. This isn't scary at all. Okay, some kind of spooky mega boss who hopefully won't have physical resist, because if he does, I'm in a lot of trouble. Dream Eater is his name. He's undead. I can steal from him. And I can make him bleed. Alright, great. And Petal Storm's active. Also great. I mean, I definitely think I just want to deal as much damage as I can at the beginning. So let's do some of that. Armor Break is a great skill to use at the beginning. Go ahead and lower some of his resistances. And Poetic March could be good, just to give everybody an attack buff, so let's do that. Great. Petal Storm is active, so I definitely want to go ahead and use that. And he's got a defense break, so this should be worth like 200 or something. 237, nice. And I could always use Killian to heal her, so I think... let's have you just do a cross slash. It's a boss, so I can't see an HP meter. But let's have you do a helping hand to keep Sienna up. And I need to pay attention to my overdrive meter, which suggests that I want to use this to get everybody some TP recovery, which will also be useful in the long term in this battle. And then, yeah, let's go back to trying to increase the bleed. And Rob and Poison could also be useful, so I'll want to consider that. Do I want to do a heal all here? I think let's swap out Rob. Yeah, the Poison would actually be great, because Pandemic would also lower my overdrive meter right now. And I've got Ultra Move available, so I need to consider that as well. Interruption. He's using Twisty Visions. And, oh dear. So now are there more enemies in the battlefield? Yeah, there's a Flame Orb and a Spirit Orb. So I guess this would hit all of them. So I could do this. I could use an Ultra Move as well, which is also kind of tempting. These guys don't have any, what he calls, yeah, I'm going to try using my Ultra Move here. So, high physical damage to all enemies. That seems like that should work. How much damage? 193. Flame uses blow up, I see. Okay. Uses TP heal. Interesting. It gave me my TP back. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. Pressure point seems fine. You have access to Petal Storm, so let's use it. So far, so good. An Explosion Trap would cool down my overdrive, and it does seem like you are dealing some physical attacks. So I think I'll do that. I think you need to give a helping hand to poor Sienna. And then let's have Sienna extend the bleed once more. And a pressure point would cool down my overdrive and was dealing some good damage, so sure, let's do it. And you did a physical attack. Trap triggered, great, okay, so that totally worked. I'm very pleased by that. Another helping hand on yourself would be appropriate, so let's do it. You've got plenty of TP. And you could do a poison shot. And that would cool down my overdrive, so yeah, that seems fine. Great. X-Slash would cool down even more, which is kind of inappropriate right now. And so... could I steal from you? I could. So let's try a stealing maneuver. I got a silver breastplate. Wow. Alright. Pitch Black Darkness. Alright. That didn't seem to do anything bad to me. So I think I'll continue attacking. You could X-Slash and cool down, so that's always good. Rob might need to be swapped out so I can get a heal all. And do I need a helping hand? Yeah, Victor's getting low, so that feels like that's good as well. Okay, so Rob, we're going to swap you out. And we're going to do a heal all over here. Because it feels, well... I could also just do a cross slash and that would cool me down. Maybe I'll do that. Feels like I'm laying a lot of damage on this boss. And he's got a lot of debuffs that are dealing some dot damage. So that's pretty nice. Overdrive is fine. So I'll attack with Victor. And then at this point, I think it makes sense to swap you out since you're so low on HP. And does the target doesn't have any buffs. And doesn't have any particular strength or weaknesses, so sure. Do a fire attack. Interruption. Twisting visions. Once again. This time we're in a forest. Resummoning orbs. Dream Eater uses covered in shadow HP regen. Uh-oh. That's not good, I have to imagine. Should I do a wide swing? Let's try it and see. I didn't get a sense of how many HP those orbs have. Alright, and then let's have you armor break the boss. And then we're gonna have Lena cleanse the regen, I think. Ouch. So yeah, cleanse the HP regen. Cool, we got rid of it. And now I need to pay attention to my overdrive. So, and everyone could probably use the TP, and so that's a way to deal with it. I just realized there's a mushroom dude in the back. So I should have Glenn attack the Perish Room. It even hit the boss. Cool. Given that everybody's currently paralyzed, I'm going to use Helping Hand to try to get some HP back for the moment. Ah, you woke up from it apparently and poisoned. That's no good. I can cool down with a Fire Thrust. Would I want to attack the Spirit Orb or the boss? I have access to an Ultra Move too. Let's maybe use my Ultra Move. Oh, it's not completely full. Alright, I'm gonna Fire Attack the boss, and I'm gonna try to use an Ultra Move again here. Okay, Ultra Move has filled up, it seems like. Who am I currently on? Victor, your Ultra Move is not something I want to use. So let's just attack the boss. And then Glenn, remind me what your Ultra Move is. Physical damage to all enemies reduces... Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright, so you create some kind of crazy contraption that goes and punches everybody. Deals a bunch of damage. Flame Orb blows up, of course. Spirit Orb TP heals me, which is nice. And now it's Killian's turn. Our overdrive meter is low. We could use a Helping Hand. So let's do it. And I might need to get some other buffs up again. The boss currently has lots of debuffs, so that's great. A heal all would not be awful here. Yeah, heal all would not be awful here. Let's do it. I'm doing a good job of keeping myself in overdrive, but not overheating. Poetic March at this point, yeah, getting some buffs going on my party again, and that'll also cool down the overdrive. And then he's gonna stop bleeding soon, and so I'll want to deal with that. I can afford the Helping Hand, and so let's make sure that nobody goes down. So Victor gets healed. And now I think it's safe for me to swap back out to Sienna. She's low on HP, though. But she'd be able to inflict the bleed. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to swap back out to Sienna. And her X-Slash will currently inflict bleed and cool down my overdrive a little bit. And then Glenn... I think should use an armor... that's going to bring me out of overdrive, though. In that case, let's have Glenn give a snack to Sienna. To help ensure that she stays up. Pitch black darkness. Alright. Something with defense break. Helping hand. Sienna is still low, so let's do that. Then let's do a pressure point. Let's do an X-Slash because this will cool things. Oh, you've got a Petal Storm active though. Nope, we're doing the Petal Storm. That's the whole reason to have brought you back into the party. Is to deal some massive damage. Interruption! Twisting visions. Quit twisting my visions. Now we're back in the room that we originally started in. Ouch. Okay, so. Remind me, you've gained HP regen, which means we need to bring Len back and cleanse that. So I should be focused on my overdrive's in bad shape. So let's deal with that somewhat by having Rob come back out. He also doesn't have anything I can use. That's going to cool down my overdrive, so in that case, let's have you use an item to heal Sienna. And then let's have you... Let's also have you use a snack to heal Rob. And then a pressure point would cool down my overdrives. That's great. I'm going to keep focusing on the boss. And now you need to be swapped out so that I can cleanse the regeneration off the boss. Because that's my highest priority. Okay, he's lost his HP regen. And then these silly guys are trying to give me status effects, so we need to get rid of them now. So what's the best way to get rid of them? Victor's getting low on TP, so if he could take out the Spirit Orb, that could be good. The Flame Orb does need to go down, and a Pandemic would cool down my overdrive. So let's attack the Flame Orb with Pandemic. The poison didn't land, though. That's probably okay. And then you... A wide swing could start attacking everybody, which would include the orbs, so that's probably good. There's a lot to manage in these battles. So cleanse... I don't need to cleanse you anymore, right? Yeah. And all you have on you right now is bleed. I do want to get rid of the Flame Orb. And I could do it. Or I could swap to Sienna and she could do it. And I think that'll actually be better because she can hit multiple enemies at once with Yokogiri. And that'll probably take out the Flame Orb and leave the Spirit Orb in a good place for what's-his-name to take it out. So the Flame Orb is going to blow up, sure. Oh, the Spirit Orb is too. Okay. Well, that gives you your TP back. Alright, that's fine. In that case, Victor is low on TP. And Overdrive's doing fine. I could do this so that everybody gets TP back. But I think I want to keep the pressure on the boss. And so I will do so with Pressure Point. Alright, Poison Shot would cool things down, even if the poison doesn't land. I think this will be good, but I think the poison might land. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. I'm aware that everybody's getting pretty low on hit points. Okay, it did poison him, great. Petal Storm is active, and so I think I need to take my chance to use it. Because it's my most powerful attack, other than Ultra Move, which will take a while to recharge. Helping Hand could be really good at this point. Yeah, because we have a lot of characters who are getting low. I'm going to use it on Victor. And I also kind of need to cool down Overdrive right now. which is not possible with Victor, unless he could use a snack on Rob. Sure. The boss is just taking some damage from statuses. X-Flash cools us down and inflicts bleed, so that's very good. And now, Rob, it might be time to swap you out, because Glenn has Heal All, and I kind of want to use it. But you could get another poison shot in, and so I think I'm actually going to do that, just to make sure the boss is always going to have dot damage going. And then I could use a helping hand. Oh, the boss took a bunch of poison damage. And that seemed to finish him off. I think I've done it. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how I played that. I think I managed what was going on in the battle. And I got a Grimoire Shard, and I have new skills. Okay. Well, let's... By new skills, remind me, does that mean basically I have the opportunity to learn skills because I have skill points? Yeah, everybody's got a star next to them. Alright, well those are things that we can take a look at next time, because that battle took a long time. So I'm going to say, I hope as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Chained Echoes. For now, bye-bye.